Do you have flaws or it's about upskilling? Have we born by learning everything? Yes or no? Obviously the answer is no, isn't that? So some people who gives you feedback will come with some points of showing you the flaws you carry. And they will point out this was the mistake, this was the flaws. However, from the point of leadership quality, from the point of higher vibration of your thoughts, from a point of consciousness, if we see a right approach is to call it as upskilling, because as we grow in our life, as we march forward, every milestone teaches us certain things. There are a lot of lessons and we learn, we equip ourselves and we grow in life, adding values to self and to the society and the people around. And it's very beautiful to call it as upskilling, because if everyone is skilled at early age, then I think the world would be a better place to be. So it's very important to know that how do we give feedback and how do we give suggestions. It's all in the thought process of accepting the positive approach rather than pointing and showing our negative attributes. Human psychology is so beautiful. Human psychology talks about how human loves to be more empathetic and emotional, because they are emotional being. They love to take your feedback, they love to take your lessons when the approach is positive. So it's very very important that when we give a feedback or when we share our thoughts, we flip around, we go to a context of higher vibration to a positive level and give the feedback to the candidate. For example, this morning I got a feedback from a junior professional stating that there are flaws in my work. I accepted with a smile and shared, I think I'm upscaling. And see the approach which goes to me. Maybe it was a feedback from a junior, but a lesson from me as a senior to a junior, stating that yes, I'm accepting your feedback wholeheartedly, but I'm also telling you and letting you know that it is upskilling without directly telling her. So it's the choice of the words and the actions in life which actually adds value not only to our day to day life or work. I have been very, very fond of these 7 compartments of life when dealing with self, people, society, or work. And I have been very particular that when it comes to my private and personal life, I have very, very minimum or the least overlapping of the people. When it comes to professional approach, I mix a personal side, but that will be very, very less, because I am here for understanding and gearing up my professional attributes and skills, which says upskilling, reskilling, and redesigning your thought process and adding value to each other rather pulling down to each other. So, feedback is always accepted when it is a constructive feedback. And onward and towards, the lesson comes from anyone in the life. Being a professional in the industry for 18 plus years of experience, I have even taken a feedback from a rickshawala. I have taken a feedback from a bara in the restaurant. I have learned certain gestures from them. So when I call myself 18 years professional or on a certain designation, these are very, very temporary approach for me. For me as a human being matters. For everyone, I think what you are as a human, how you treat your human, how you strike to a person, how you are empathetic to a person, how you support a person, how you bring value to the table is more important than being trying to prove your mettle. So let's understand that it's not your flaws. Let's understand the journey is all about learning. Let's understand even nature, the divine make us learn the right lessons at the right time in a right way, and that too in silence. So let's call it as upskilling. Let's call it up gearing up life. And let's really beautiful approach when professionals or when the seniors or the juniors or any human being consider with an open heart that yes, I'm adding value to someone's life. That way, then every human in the society will be in harmony. So it's not flaws, dear, it's upskilling. So take all the feedback with positive stride. The acceptance is also to be positive. Giving is also to be with positive. It depends on person to person how we approach towards life. And the silence brings a lot of stuffs in your life. So raise your vibration in silence. Smile. Take everything with positive stride. And yes, upskill yourself even with the smallest point. Have a good day.